Hey guys, welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. In this episode, we get to explore the Arctic Spires biome, which is going to be one of the coolest areas with some of the most potential of this entire game, but also one of the most disappointing areas. Now, wow, I haven't been in this game in like over a week, so I have to remember exactly where we are. We're over in the glacial basin by the cave with the giant leviathan, so we can kind of just could go like sort of that way, I think, but we should probably just head back the way we came. Wow. We can also just kind of explore a little bit, but that's the nice thing about having the prawn. We don't really have to worry. Oh, another, like, cave. There's a lot of stuff to explore over here, but we don't really need most of it. This is interesting. That's very orange. I'm surprised the prawn fit through there. So, where are we now? I guess I'm sort of going in the right direction. I think we can take the water to get up to there. We could, like, go around, but I'm pretty sure it's time I should just, like, dip into the actual water segment here. We should be plenty safe in the prawn suit, so I shouldn't have to worry. I remember doing this without the prawn suit, and there's plenty of, like... Right, I forgot that was a thing. So, there's multiple ways you can get air in this game. There's the, like, air plants, but there's also these that come out of, like, the ice, which are very familiar to, like... They're similar to the things in the first game. Those, like, purple coral plants that set out oxygen. This is the first time we've actually seen one of those. The ice is very spiky here. Small heat vent here. This would be such a weird place for a base. And now that I'm thinking about it, this is what people are talking about on the wiki when they're talking about the glacial basin, like, underground cave area. I'm pretty sure. So yeah, we're heading in the right direction. What is that? Those are eggs. Wow. I see, like, things like this that you just come across in the game. The developers put in so much work to just make, like, such a cool environment. Oh. Hello. Oh, these guys are even, like, down here. Remember that their tentacles are dangerous. Their eggs do look like them, so it makes sense. Wow. Oh, God. Oh, I don't think that's supposed to happen. They even give us creep vines down here in case you need to, make some of those fibers for, like, the cold suit. Oh, God. I'm glad I came this way. I've come through here once. I don't remember these creatures being here, though. It's really cool. Such a large area. Wait, does it actually, like... Are we about to... Because, like, what I want to do is go up there. I think this just goes out into the water. Yeah. Huh. So there is just, like, an entrance down here. That's cool. That's really interesting. So you could just, like, go straight into that area if you just actually know where you're going. It's just, like, right here. That's cool. You can kind of tell when you're looking at it, but love the music in this game. It's just like flawless. We can probably just go like straight up to here. Don't hit this truck. Oh, almost. No, not all the way down. I don't want to go all the way down. Oh, no. It's not recharging. Dang. That's okay. I'll just land on this then. So our goal is the snowfox. And a thirsty. I guess we can drop off most of this stuff. Hopefully there was nothing back there that I forgot about. I feel like I would have grabbed things between episodes. Whoa. Okay. And do we have the whole cold suit on? Yes, we do. So let me go dump this. We're going to need a handful of things to actually make the snowfox, but I think we have them. Oh, I should keep those on me. Hypothetically, I should keep the spy pangling on me, but I probably really don't need to. I have an extra scanner for some reason. I'll probably just deconstruct that for the resources. Flares are kind of useful, but also I really feel like I can just avoid... what are those predators even called? Anyway. So we have actually fully made this. No, we haven't. That's weird that that's the default thing, anyway. What do we need? Just a wiring kit? I'm pretty sure I moved one of those somewhere. If not, I'll make one. Yep. And that's the beauty of having a fabricator on this thing. Yeah, I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna make it. Doesn't really matter. There we go. Ah, I really like this. I like how that looks. I mean, it's a little, you know, the side-to-side thing, but like the texture on that, I kind of like. So, a lubricant, titanium 2 magnetite. Well, we have the magnetite. And the lubricant. So we just need a titanium. Which I imagine we have at least one in here. If not, I can go grab some. None. Also, I do need another battery. Oh, I guess I don't. I already have two. Well, we'll just look for the limestone deposits on the surface. Shouldn't take that long. And I don't know if I can even make the... Well, that was easy. Modules for this yet. Let's see. I should have the blueprints. Snowfox is right there, and then the modules. Sometimes I wish that you could just search through this menu. Anyway. It's a really cool concept. It really is. So much of this area is such a cool concept. Also, looks like 2 batteries in this. I can't interact. I guess I'll just get on so that it's happy. But yeah, so we essentially have a hover vehicle. You'll notice the turning is a little slow. Oh, there's also titanium right here. Well, that's good to know. But let me go take a look. Let's go dock this. It will charge magically, I think. I don't think this thing has to be powered. No. Yeah, done. Can I click on done? Or is the done button there for no reason? Oh, I see. Let's dump the rest of this stuff. And I'll also look in the fabricator for modules for this thing. I thought we have access to one of them. Yeah, we do. Okay. I think the other we just have to find. And I've saw someone test it, and I'm not even sure if it works. But we'll see. Drop that, don't care. I'll take 2 just in case, because this is the area I'm actually most afraid of, just because of how buggy it feels. Titanium and wiring kit. So I guess we do need to go grab that titanium. Oh, I actually picked that up. I thought I'd just leave it. I'll just run. It probably won't be much slower. Should I grab both? I guess. I can always make an ingot for the storage. There we go. Hitboxes are weird with those sometimes. I'll probably just leave the prawn standing here. I could dock it, but I might need it eventually. In fact, I think I will. For at least one thing. We're gonna have to come back anyway, so it's not too big of a deal. Really seems like they didn't know where to put this in the fabricator menu. Right. And I think I need to condense... Oh, I still have a little bit more storage. I should go find some plants to eat so that I can just top up all my stats. They should kind of just be all over the place, though. I think I just have to move it off and then I can access the panel. And absolutely... Oh, you can only choose one. That's good to know. And absolutely, I need the repair tool on 4 because this is not going to go well. I'll just wait in terms of water and food. We'll find plants. Like, it's not bad. It's not a bad vehicle. It just feels hard to control. And a little slow at times. But otherwise, it's pretty cool. It's a really cool concept. Okay, there could be water in that. Oh, I don't want a flare. So there's a few different ways to go. You can sort of go up there.
I'm sensing interesting patterns to the northeast. It would be worth investigating. But be careful.
Of what?
I recall ravenous creatures tunneling beneath the ice.
Like, just the way they set it up is just so good, you know? If you didn't know about what they're talking about, it's very well told. So this should be the first area we want to go to. Should be mostly safe here, if I recall. You're gonna be hearing this music a lot. This is where you might want to take the prawn suit. There is some stuff down here, I think. Also, we are fully warm on this, apparently, which is very, very nice of the developers. Wait, are we just fully warm? No. Here we go. I'm not gonna read this, but you can. I should probably make at least one of those. So if you've ever read Dune, that probably sounds a little familiar. Although it works a bit differently, it's kind of the inverse from what I've been told. I haven't actually read or watched Dune. But so you can imagine there's things in the ice that burrow and dig. Do I care about the silver? There's gonna be all these resources everywhere. Yeah, here's an easy way to get a lot of titanium. Now, what do I need to make a thumper? Because I should make at least one. Okay, let's go back and make that. Just because I don't trust these creatures' AI. At all, I don't. And this is a hardcore world, and this is where I feel I'm most likely to actually die. Just because of how it's programmed. Oh. Oh, right, this way. Haven't been in here in a while. I think I could just go this way, can't I? Yeah. There's a nice welcome sound. I don't think they can really get you, like, right there, but they certainly are aware that you exist once you go that way. Actually, the snowfox ain't that bad. Not bad. Like, at least right now, it's okay. But there are times when it just feels janky. And that's, like, not a good thing. Okay, titanium and magnetite, we have both of those things. And another battery, which we also have plenty of. It might actually be worth... I think I can put... If I can manually swap out the battery, it's probably worth putting in a ion battery in it. Because it drains fast. And that's the biggest problem with it, but let's see.
Used by miners and researchers to explore perilous environments, the thumper creates a steady source of noise that might repel unwanted creatures by amplifying collision sound waves.
I don't think I have lithium, though. Oh. But wait. My Sea Glide has one. So I don't have the lithium required to actually make one. Could go get it, but instead, since I'm not going to be swimming, I'll put a battery in it just in case I actually do end up swimming, but my thumper will now be on 3. And I'll put the better battery in it. That way, if I need it, it will last. I do need to eat. Oh, I have 2 nutrient blocks, so who cares? Okay, I think we're actually ready. This is kind of scary. I feel like I could legitimately die here. And it's honestly such a, like, nightmare to navigate. But I think with the map mod, it's going to be a lot simpler. I spent so much time wandering around aimlessly my first playthrough, trying to find the thing that we're going to. Alan's like... I think it's a body part for him. It took me so long to find it, I had to just look at a walkthrough. But I think I'll be able to get it better this time. I don't know how I missed... Some of these things I missed, like that thing underneath this bridge. That's so obvious and I missed it, so I don't know. Maybe it's not as confusing as I think. So we do have a small jump. Not very smooth. Actually, do we even want to be up here? I don't think so. Or should we just want to be down here? But at least we have the map mod, so if I get stuck, it won't be too big of a deal. Oh boy. I do like it. I like the concept of this. To me, it's just they didn't do it well. And for the most part. But maybe they've changed it since I last played. It's feeling okay so far. Oh, look at that. Okay, let's start by just exploring this ladder. So the idea is they can feel vibrations through the ice. We should be fine up here. I'm just gonna eat these just to get some water. Okay, now we're maxed. I could have taken the snowfox, but I don't think I'm gonna go much this way. I'm just gonna, like, explore for these. Part of me really does want to take, like, 4 first aid kits just in case. But, no. Oh, they're... nice. I don't know how I'm going to use those resources, but they're here if I need them. So in Dune, from what I hear, thumpers actually attract the giant sandworms. But here, the thumpers actually repel, and they repel in... Wait, that big of a radius? Did they change that, or is that because I have the ion power in it? That's... maybe they buffed this. Like, I don't know how much they changed since I've last played. Oh, God. Ugh. Okay, so clearly we're going this way because there's the power thing. See, like, to me, that's the perfect interaction with the ice worm. When you're just, like, you hear them... and you just, like, run out of fear. You know what I mean? Like, you're just sprinting away from them out of fear, but they don't catch you. That's the perfect interaction for me. The problem is, there's too many times when they just kick you off of the snowfox. I think there's only, like, resources in there. I don't think there's anything actually important. So, I think if I just sort of head this way. Yeah, these guys are also here. Yeah, that's what I mean. There's too many times when they just do that, and then they damage the snowfox, and they kick you off. And that's why I have this. So, oh god. So I could just come here and repair it. Because the concept of the ice worm and the design is so amazing. But they're not actually given a real AI, I don't think. I believe that they're just environmental. They're just like part of the biome. And the issue is you saw me like fully travel as fast as I can away from it. This guy's also following us. But he still just knocked us off. Dude, go away. There's also the ice tunnels you can go into that they've dug out, but I don't think you really need to go in there. Is this dude just gonna follow me? I'm guessing it's this way. Is he glitched or something? Why is he just... Okay. So I guess I'm in the right direction. Then they do get more aggressive the more we go. Which is cool. Like, this is good, you know? Just traveling and being chased.
Data patterns are so strong here. There is almost certainly vital information pertaining to my body.
How did I get stuck the first time? Like, I haven't even needed to stop and look at the map. I know, like, exactly where to go. Just based on, like, map design. But I went in, like, circles for, like, 30 minutes my first time. Okay, get ready. They're gonna be coming any minute now. just sort of head this way, like north. We do have the thumper if we have to. Oh god. Jeez. But this is the gameplay loop, which is unfortunate. It's like, get knocked off the snowfox, repair it, get back on. That's the gameplay loop. And it's very frustrating and annoying. I feel like if you made the snowfox faster and made it so that they don't really catch you unless you're sitting still, I think that just works a lot better in terms of like keeping the fear and tension high, because all the fear goes out the window the moment that they catch you and you don't die. Oh god. So I think it's in the other sort of area. And you see, even with the like good battery, it's like just going very quickly. So I think it's like that way. Yeah, so I think we have to go sort of up there. But this is still a very important area. I'm just gonna walk this over here. You can also just walk in this area with a prawn suit and you're like pretty safe. This is the only way you can scan an ice worm. This dead one. Jeez. Really cool stuff. Like, it's such a cool concept and design. And so far in this specific gameplay, it hasn't been that bad. But for most people, this is not how it goes. I have played this game. I've done this once. So let's go this side. I thought we'd have to go a lot further, so maybe we do have to... I thought it was really close to the dead one. We might have to go down here if I remember. Follow this, probably. What? How was it that easy? It was so much harder my first time. Just navigating here was a pain, even though it's like straight shot. And I had to deal with like 30 ice worms on the way. I had to deal with like 2 this time. Okay. I guess I'm not gonna complain. Really cool area. Let's walk right under that.
Ah, that is a rough way to go.
Yes, I would not enjoy being crushed while mining iron tube components.
The cold preserved the body well, but this isn't a big sample. Will it be enough?
Our tissues are pluripotent, derived from the DNA of various species, capable of changing form as necessary.
Ah,
that's
like
really
stem
cool.
Cells. So, what prevents you from, I don't know, ending up with hooves where your eyelashes should go?
That does not happen. At least not since the 4th iteration.
That's really funny. But it kind of feels like a developer joke, you know? I really like it. So that's how coding really is. So all in all, this was like ridiculously easy. I'm very shocked. This was so much more challenging my first time coming through here. Like, there is more to explore, but I was just like stuck in this area for so long. I don't know how I didn't find it. I feel really dumb, but I also feel really good for just doing this the first time really easily. You know what? I like the snowfox. I like this area. It's really not that bad. I say that now, but let's see what's gonna happen trying to go back. It's a really cool, like, concept. Whoa. It's just the being knocked off all the time is so annoying. It's also really weird that a hover bike, it just killed one of the snow stalkers. It's really weird that a hover bike creates enough vibrations on the ground for them to detect us. I'm not gonna lie. Because it's supposed to, like, be hovering, but okay. Electromagnetism or something, I don't know. Was it this way? It's gonna be this way. It was, in fact, not this way, but this probably can also get us where we want to go. Yes. Maybe it was this way. I just didn't remember the ice floor. I also do have the jump. Uses a lot of power, but... Oh, it wasn't... Oh, I see. They designed that as a way back. Oh, God. Whoops. Like, that's the only thing. Just the being attacked and having to repair the snowfox. That's the only thing that makes this area and this part of the game bad. But otherwise, it's one of the most, like, innovative sort of ideas in Subnautica, I'd say. I mean, obviously, they're borrowing from Dune, but everybody's borrowed from Dune at some point. It's one of the most influential sci-fi things ever. Wait, what? What? This is a thing? Well, I'm coming back here with the prawn suit. Give me a moment. So we're just like... Huh. Have I ever found this? Well, I think I know the thumbnail for the video. I definitely want those, because getting all of those as, like, batteries would be amazing. Okay, we're definitely coming back here. Oh, God. How big of a fall was that? Oh. How did we even get knocked off? So we do want to go that way. I don't know how I'm gonna get back to that area though, but... Okay, so now if we sort of run through this... There's a module that supposedly prevents them from knocking you off. Or, like, decreases the... Oh, God. This is another problem with the snowfox. It's kind of my fault, though. Can I go this way? Looks like I can. 76% G's. Well, let's just repair it just in case. I do think it's improved overall. I think it was too easy this time, though. There should be, again, like I said, I think the whole snowfox and iceworm thing works best if it's just you're being chased by them. And they don't really catch you or knock you off, but they're always, like, on your tail and you're, like, rushing the whole way. That like, feeling of fear, that feeling of being chased is, like, one of the best types of, like, horror, you know? And the moment you're knocked off and you take no damage, but you just have to repair the hover bike, it's like, it just ruins it. It just makes it... It gets rid of all the suspense and tension and replaces it with frustration. And another problem with the snowfox is we use it here, and that's it. We're, like, never gonna use this thing again. Which is a shame, because it's really cool. Okay, so this whole thing's empty. That's nice. We have an extra water in here, I'll take it.
You have found 2 of the 3 components required for the construction of my corporeal form. This is as close as I have come to autonomy in a long time.
You have such a way with words.
Is that sarcasm?
It was. You're learning.
Hopefully, I will not have time to complete my study.
I was wondering, if you can transfer bodies, why was it important to find a cure when you were infected? Couldn't you just make a new body?
As you can see in the components we've scanned thus far, the forms we require combine biological and mechanical parts. The tissues you have scanned were developed from the DNA of 27 separate alien species.
27? That seems greedy. And wouldn't that mean that anything that infects a body you've manufactured can potentially learn how to infect all those other species?
Yes, that is why a cure was imperative.
I'm at 68% power. Do I have another power cell? Well, let's not worry about it. That would actually suck. Thinking about it? 2/3. Well, I'm just gonna deal with it. But yeah, it's really cool how they, like, build their bodies. It's kind of like the creature from, the episode of Doctor Who in Series 2, School Reunion, where, like, the creatures basically just conquer worlds and then take, like, the best of all the species they conquer. So this could actually be pretty eventful, but overall we should be pretty safe. We just have to get, like... It was right here. So we just have to sort of go this way. And we can jump a little bit, which helps. Less time on the ground is better. You would think that they would really be attacking the prawn suit. And that would improve, you know, the incentive to use the snowfox. But they really don't. Okay. So now we just have to, like, get up there, I think. I think it's, like, up top. Jeez. Also, there's no way to kill them, if I remember correctly. Well, I really found this the second time easy, didn't I? So this should have a set with ion cubes. I don't know if I've ever found this before, because, you know, I've only played this once, so it's hard to remember what exactly I did my first time. I might have, but I probably didn't. Especially given how lost I was in this area. I wonder if there's any more of these now that I'm thinking about it. I shouldn't assume that this is the only one. I probably missed at least one other. It is nice of them to put it here, though, and not, like, all the way where you'd have to walk the prawn in. That'd be a pain. It's also interesting how he was discussing, like, the components for ion cubes when we saw the way that they were constructed in the previous game. It's really interesting. I wonder, like, how all that works. But I think the answer is just don't really worry about it. There's a lot of power. So we can kind of make every tool have, like, ion batteries. Prawn definitely needs ion power cells. It is a shame. I really like the snowfox now. Like, I don't know if they made changes. I don't know if it's just been enough time. But when you're not constantly getting knocked off of it, it's really not that bad. That wasn't... it went so well, like... It should have been a little bit harder. I liked that in the second part, when you got to the second section, which is, like, up here, there were, like, constant ice worms. Like, that was cool, because it was horrifying. But we only had, like, one. But, again, having too many ice worms when all they do is, like, knock you off and do damage, it's not really good. It's not an improvement to the game to have that. So, I guess it's not as bad as I initially remembered it being, but it's certainly not as good as it could have been. Because this was sort of like the selling point of the game, in my mind. Like, the idea of, look, you're going to have this huge land segment, and you're going to have these, like, ice worm leviathans. And like it's good, it's fine. It's just it could have been so much more. The area also feels so tiny now. Like, it feels so small now that I know how to go through it easy. We also didn't even have to really enter their caves. This whole, like, land area feels like just a place to gather resources more than anything else. Which I suppose that's true about a lot of the biomes in this game. I mean, the deep lily pads is a really cool biome. But you, like, really don't need to go in it. More than, like, twice. You know what I mean? Snowfox is actually so cool. I really like it. It's not bad. So I would say I've been pleasantly surprised with this episode. I was actually kind of delaying making this video because I was kind of dreading the whole Arctic Spires area. Just a little bit. But, as it turns out, it's really just not that bad. Bumper. I could leave this, like, just on the surface uncharged, but I think I'll just take it. Because we only ever need it when we come here, so yeah, I think if I can deploy it without a battery in it, I'll just do that. Because there's no reason to take this anywhere. We only need it here. As far as I remember, and we can always make a new one. There we go. And I don't think we'll ever come back here. Unless there was something I really forgot. Which is so unfortunate, and that's probably the really, like, bad part of this. You have this whole cool area with all these mechanics, but you can only use them here and you never come back for any reason. So we're going back into underwater mode. Cold suit is still sort of useful for some areas. But mostly we're just going to need this now. I'll just leave these in here though. But now we can go home. We're 94%. That's crazy. Bye, Snowfox. What color did I make the vehicles? I don't even remember. That's orange. Well, the issue is I'm riding with both, so I can't check. And I did go straight from here to the base last time, and I didn't run into any Leviathans, so I should be fine. And we always have the defense module. I love the biomes in this game, though. So well made. And I do like how... obviously things do sort of like load in as you're moving, but like I like that there's just like a low resolution thing there, because if you're not really looking at it, you don't notice. So it's not a big deal. And it's better than just like popping in out of nowhere, you know? And we do still have some really cool areas to go to next. Really just like... I think that's just the one place. I don't think he's told us anything about it yet, but I know exactly where we're headed. Which is also a really cool area, but it's also something that feels really small. And again, that's probably one of the biggest criticisms of this game in general. It's just it feels... the game world just feels so small. It's not just the Arctic Spires biome, it's everything. And that's not great, but it's also kind of nice. There's nice parts about the game being small. It just makes it so much faster to actually move around places. But I don't know. It's less of like a... it's less of like being worse or better, it's more just like different than the first game. When it comes to the world size being smaller. It's not too big of an issue. But man, is the first Subnautica really big. I mean, the Lost River itself is like its own world just underneath everything. But you also don't have this in the first game. God, this is such a good place for a base. This episode's just been fantastic, I think. I didn't anticipate it going so smooth. So I'm very, very happy. And we're really just almost finished with the game, which is kind of sad. Oh, there's the nice 3% docking fee. But that was my fault. I afterburnered right into the dock. Okay. So we definitely need to go dock our prawn so it can recharge. I could just swap out the cells. That's too much work, though. We built a moon pool, I'm using it. Remember how much effort it was to build this moon pool because the mod was broken? I'm gonna use the moon pool. Look at that. We are never gonna need ion cubes. So, I guess when you look at it this way, maybe the teleportation thing that I don't think we've even unlocked is actually reasonable. I might actually use it. Because I never used it before because I was like, well, ion cubes are just a pain. Quantum lockers are really cool, but I also don't see the need when we have, like, the sea truck. Okay, make some water. Already have water. I guess I should have, like, an ion cube place. It is nice to be home, though. Put this on 4, put this on 5, just in case. I think we have gotten through most of the danger. Theoretically, this should be kyanite, and then this should be ion cubes, because ion cubes would be the next most valuable thing. Jeez. That's how it's spelt. We do just now have to actually just manage this stuff. So if you're not into that, then you know, you feel free to click off. I'm not your parents. I'm not telling you what to do. But yeah, we're just going to. That speaker looked really weird. We're just gonna actually do some inventory management for a bit. It is nice to be home, though. I do need the upgrade for the prawn that lets me charge it using heat, though. I just realized there isn't even a radio in this game. That makes sense. Why would you need one? I'll leave the copper wire with the... That's not copper. That's the copper. Water purification tablets, I guess, should just go in tools. Kinda sucks. Can I place this in the world? Because otherwise it's gonna be a pain. Oh, good. Because if I need to make, like, a storage thing for that. Also, I think I'm done with the penguin. Also, I think it's possible that you can just not do the whole, like, Leviathan thing. the whole, like, cure the dead Leviathan thing, I think you can finish the game without doing it. Like, the game doesn't even care. Which is something. Sort of on the discussion from last time about how, like, does that story really even matter? Like, the devs don't seem to really... That is actually such a good poster, though. They don't seem to really care when it comes to that. That is also sick. Like, some of these, I wonder if these are developer artwork or, like, fan-made artwork. Because, like, they have fan songs in the game, so I wonder if these were made by fans or just actually, like, part of the game. Wait, can I just put these in that one? Oh, yeah, that'd be smarter, wouldn't it? Why separate them when I can just have them in the same storage thing? But yeah, that's everything, for the most part. We are gonna be making some batteries, too. I'm giving everything an ion battery and ion power cell. I was so excited I couldn't even speak. Do I have copper? Yep. Why would I... Okay. Quartz. Materials. We have a lot of those. Flares I'm, like, not using. Materials, I guess I leave the Snowstalker for near, which is kind of a pain. I should probably condense some of this stuff. Have we even used these yet? I don't know. How much gold do I have? Let's just, like, make computer chips. Well, that's all the copper we have, but that's okay. We can always uncraft it. I just want more space. And we can always get copper, it doesn't matter. I should check on the nuclear power plant as well. It should be, like, not even through... like I said, I don't even think we're going to go through a single... like, fuel rod in this entire run. I don't think. We might. Like, we might. Let's see. Not yet. And they're so easy to make! And you have so much power. Like, what do you need to do to use that power? Like, have 10 filtration machines or something? I like to look away so that I don't give anybody a seizure when that happens. Okay, we have tons of batteries. I probably need a second tools chest. Maybe it should be more like, oh goodness. Why? Because it's on the connected... whatever. So one should be tools and one should be like consumables, I guess. So these should sort of be tools. And this should be like the other one, I guess. Because that's going to take up a lot of space just by itself. We have a lot of batteries we're going to probably uncraft, actually. Scanner. I didn't even realize I had that dead scanner on me. And that as well. Okay. So now... we just have to make, like, a ton of ion stuff, which actually means we need more gold, probably. It's like gold, lithium. Oh, we have a bit. Let's just start by making a handful. Was it also silver? The fruits of my labor. Let's go. So I do want 2 power cells for the prawn. Because we're absolutely using the prawn for the rest of the game. So I should make those. Silicon rubber. Okay, we already have 2 of those. Pretty sure it said wiring kit, didn't it? Yep. And then I'll go swap those out. And these should be the last of the ion power cells we need. Because we're really not going to be draining these. These are just like so much more power. 200. It's 5 times. So in total, it's just 5 times the power. And I guess I can just leave these here in case I ever need them, which I won't. And I guess I can keep an extra power cell on me, just as a backup thing. Actually, that's really unnecessary, isn't it? I just don't need that anymore. Same thing with the extra battery. I'm not going to need that. Mineral detector was actually super useful for finding magnetite, so I think I'll keep that on me. So we need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think that's it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's like all I need for batteries. Theoretically, I'd want like 4 more just to keep in a charger, but that might be overkill. I think I would just leave one of these empty. And in terms of batteries, we don't need the flares. We saw we can just run away from the snow stalkers. Extra power cells, I'll just keep... Did I keep these? I guess, right? Like, it's worth having. Sure, whatever. Just something. That's way more than I need. So let's go dump these. Also looks like the vehicles I made red. We'll always be able to see that. We don't need it though, right? Like, because we also have that. Firebox landing pad. That's because of the, Oh, that's the thumper. Oh, okay. I only want the, like, robotics one. I don't want the screen cluttered. So we just need a few more of these, which really just means, like, lithium. Silver and gold we kind of have if we just deconstruct these. But I'll just go outside and go grab some. I haven't really spent time in the water, so let's go. It's been so long. Okay. We have our rebreather, we have our reinforced suit. Excellent. What are those fish? I don't know. Schools of fish, they don't actually exist. It's just visual. Let's go this way. I don't think we need rubies. Just going down to the... yeah. That was easy to accidentally find. Diamonds... I don't know, maybe I need it. I do definitely need to be careful because I haven't been in the water for a bit. So I need to not, like, forget that I require oxygen. What? What could I scan? I guess a fish went by. Out of my way, peasant. More titanium. Silver we, again, have plenty. It's really this stuff that we want. Imagine I accidentally swim to the second, vent garden right under the Leviathan. I mean, technically it is Leviathan, but I mean the Chelicerae. That'd be kind of funny. I don't think it can one-shot me. If I remember, it takes like 40% of your health or something. It might be able to like one-shot you animation lock death if you're below a certain percent, but I also have the reinforced dive suit and I'm full health, so I'm probably fine even if I were somehow over there. Getting a bit low on oxygen. I think all I need is like 2 more lithium. And the cool thing is, even if I use this air bladder, I am not going to the surface, so I would have to take the 15 seconds. Titanium's here. Could use the scanner room, but I really just wanted to get everything. There we go. I think I only need 5. In fact, let's just use this now. Just to be safe. I mean, it also does feel close, but still 30 seconds is a long time. There we go.
Captain.
What can I even make? I just happen to have the materials? That's weird. So, scanner, builder, laser cutter, and then a silver for like the mineral detector. I don't think I said repair tool yet. I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that should just be it. And 1 more for this. And then if I ever run out battery, I could just take it from those. So I'm just going to dump those other batteries, right? And I do have to go charge up my Sea Glide's battery, which is why it's probably good to have at least 1 more. Diamonds. Diamonds. There it is. The reason I don't need as many batteries, though, in backup is just because they last so much longer. Like, how much are they actually? The power cells are 5 times. I'm pretty sure this is still 5 times. Where am I looking? Over here. Yeah, it's 5 times as long, which means I don't need to charge as often. So I can just do this, swap it out, and then charge this up. And I can just leave that. I do wish that they charge faster, but it really doesn't matter, does it? Overall, though, this game is going very good. I am glad I chose to do it in hardcore, because it does add a little bit, at least for me, and I imagine it adds something to the video, too, knowing that if I die, this whole series I've been doing comes to an end, and I either have to restart, or that's just it, you know what I mean? Look at that. Look how much of the map we've actually explored. That area, I just can't. I really anticipated it being just so much worse than it was, but it ended up being just absolutely amazing. It's just like really good. It felt much better than I thought it was. I don't even think I'd necessarily call it a disappointment anymore. I don't know if they even changed anything about the game or if it's just been long enough and I got lucky, I don't know. But anyway, I think that's going to be all there is for this episode. Look at that, like, current. Was that current always there? Just, like, going that way? We're really, like, close to the end of this game. We just have to do a few... Oh, look at it pulsate. That's kinda... It's kinda awkward. But anyway, we're about close to the end of the game. We just have to go to the Crystal Caves and Crystal Castle, etc. So I hope you guys look forward to that. I'll see you in the next episode.
I'm diving in too deep, an ocean in my head. It's getting hard to see. I might be lost, but I'm gonna find who I am. Diving in too deep, don't have a master plan. It's getting hard to breathe. I might be lost, but I'm gonna find who I am. Diving in too deep.